What's up and welcome to another shoot. Shall we try this again? We're gonna use this watermelon, not that one, to do this test, but it's gonna be freaking epic. Let's go ahead and carve this bad boy up, put the phone in it, and drop it. Oh yes. So Darren went ahead and set this bad boy up already. So we're already unlocked and everything, perfect. Let's go ahead and take the plastic off. Excellent. So we're gonna start off just like cutting this one in half, and like that. And now we gotta figure out the best way to protect this iPhone. Not sure if putting it like this is a good idea. Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna do a cut around this iPhone. Not sure if I'm gonna actually go with this design in the end, but let's try this out and see what it looks like once it's all scraped out and clean. Boom. Boom. So I'm not sure if this is really the best way to do this, because I mean, think about it, like if we're dropping it like this and it hits at an angle, it could slide out of the watermelon and hit too hard. So instead of doing it like this, what we're gonna do is cut a slice into this bad boy right here. The risky part of doing it like this is the chance of water damage, I think, is much higher, because I'll be jamming it into the membrane, and the membrane will be like going like juicing like crazy, so it'll probably get inside the phone a lot. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna leave it on. I'm having to jam this thing in there. Shoot. It doesn't want to go any further. I did not cut it out deep enough in there. It's drizzling out.
Gonna do more damage to the blunt end of the knife than the drop.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna damage the phone.
As you hammer away at it.
As I hammer it in. Okay, I think that may be as far as it's gonna go.
Or do you want to just like
a little bit more?
Would you rather just like pull it out and clear up some space, or?
Nah, this is good.
That's good.
We're good. We're good, man. We are good.
We're good. There is an iPhone in there.
There's an iPhone in there. All right, do you think this watermelon has what it takes to protect this iPhone success from a 100-foot fall into concrete? Post your opinion in the top right. I personally am inclined to think that yes, it does, though it might have died from just the water damage. That's gonna be interesting to find out. Here we go. I'm putting it so the iPhone is level, it's not tipped down. So that way it's front to back. Though it's probably gonna spin on the way down anyway. In 3, 2, 1. That explosion was way crazier than I thought it was gonna be. Wow, and there's the iPhone down there. Let's go find out what happened. Okay, checking out the phantom clip, and here comes the watermelon. It's coming in nice and slow. Impact, and what? It just freaking disappears. That's completely.
Dude, that's so sick.
Chunks are flying freaking everywhere.
And you can see it so clearly because it's all red, you know? That's nuts.
Oh, that's awesome. Did you get hit by any chunks of watermelon? Looks like there's a bunch of chunks here on the ground.
My foot did. I think the lens got a little bit, but nothing major.
Okay. Wow. I did not think this was gonna happen. I thought it would just hit and like be a few chunks. But dude, we need like the broom or something, because there are chunks everywhere. Oh my God, there's chunks all the way, like up there, to the curb on the far side, all the way over there. Oh my God, so we're gonna have to like spend like an hour now cleaning up instead of like 5 minutes. But without further ado, let's see if this iPhone survived. Oh, dang. We have got a freaking of lines and black lines going across the screen. Ooh, and you can tell it impacted right here on the bottom pretty hard. Look at those scratch marks right there. Looks like the camera lens is okay, but the screen itself, it says 626. You can see it's still partially working. Okay.
That's crazy.
So we are gonna turn this thing off if I can. Whoa, blue lines are cementing over the screen as we speak. Like, it's like got darker and darker, so I think it's wigging out even more. Yeah, now nothing's responding. I'm gonna try to do a hard reset. See, I think this is water damage potentially going over the screen. I think that turned it off. Lightning seed inside the watermelon port. We are going to, well, you can tell it's bent. Check that out. So it's like kind of corkscrewed a little bit there. Like this corner is up above the other corners. Okay, so we've given this a full 24 hours to dry out. Let's go ahead and see what happens when we try turning it back on. Oh man. This phone might be dead. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see what happens. We're gonna let the phone sit there for a solid half hour and see if anything happens after a little bit. Real quick before we do a final check on this phone, if you're not following me on Snapchat and you use Snapchat, just take a picture of this guy and you can follow my story on Snapchat. I am snapping like behind the scenes of all the videos and kind of just vlogging generally about life and awesomeness. So if you want to check that out, just take a snap of the little icon right there. Awesome. Without further ado, let's check on this phone. Let's see what happens when we try turning this on. Ooh, it's warm. It's really warm. That cannot be a good sign. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, well, it's not responding, so that's that. Well, there you have it. A watermelon does not have what it takes to protect an iPhone 6s from a 100-foot fall. If you haven't checked it out, I'm doing a giveaway right now for an iPad Pro that survived one of my recent videos. Link in the description for that. That's it for this week, guys. We'll see you next time. Brandon Baldwin out. I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. This whole thing is so new to me, people coming up to me. I've had 9 people, and it's like the morning of the first day, and this is like industry day, so fans aren't even here yet. It's like overwhelming. I don't even know what to do when people shake my hand. It makes me really happy on the inside. It's kind of awkward, but